Hey guys, President Bola Tinubu of Nigeria has continued to face several significant challenges as allegations surrounding his academic records continue to come to the forefront of his presidency. Aroan, the owner of Plainsight, an organization dedicated to promoting data transparency to combat corruption, has accused Tinubu of employing delay tactics to prevent the release of his records by the U.S. security agencies, including the Federal Bureau of Investigation (FBI) and the Central Intelligence Agency (CIA). Greenspan did not mince words when he labeled President Tinubu an alleged criminal who is making desperate attempts to buy time and maintain his grip on power in Nigeria. These allegations emerged during a legal battle that has been ongoing for 5 months, which was brought to the U.S. Court for the Northern District of Columbia in Washington, D.C. Tinubu's opponents have been actively seeking the release of his records, and the FBI is scheduled to make these records public in October. Greenspan's response came after President Tinubu filed a motion to intervene in the lawsuit, claiming that a denial of his intervention request would adversely affect him. However, Aroan Greenspan saw through what he described as Tinubu's attempt to delay the release of his records, which could potentially hinder his case in Nigerian Supreme Court, where the validity of his election victory is in contention. The timing of Tinubu's intervention, a request raised suspicions, considering the simultaneous proceedings at the Nigerian Supreme Court. Greenspan characterized his move as a last-ditch effort to buy time, which, in his opinion, should be viewed as meritless. It is important to note that President Tinubu has previously encountered legal challenges regarding his academic records in a ruling from the U.S. Court for the Northern District of Illinois in Chicago. The judges ordered Chicago State University to grant Atiku Abubakar, Tinubu's political opponent, access to all educational records. In addition, the registrar of the Chicago State University, Caleb Westberg, stated in a deposition that he could not authenticate the certificate Tinubu submitted to Nigeria's Electoral Commission (INEC), as the school had not issued such a document. Tinubu is now vehemently striving to prevent the Supreme Court from admitting this deposition as evidence. The potential ramifications of this situation are extensive, with questions surrounding the content of his records, whether they involve criminal activities or not, being a matter of public concern and legal screening. This unfolding story continues to capture national and international attention. Meanwhile, Nigerian President Bola Tinubu on Monday received a temporary relief after a federal judge in the United States denied a request for an urgent release of the Nigerian leader's confidential records, compelled by American law enforcement authorities. Sahara Reporters had on Monday reported that the U.S. court would give its position regarding the motion filed by Tinubu to intervene in an emergency motion filed on Friday at the U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia, seeking the release of records related to his residence in the country. An IT consultant, Aroan Greenspan on July 21st, 2022, filed a Freedom of Information request asking the country's agencies to release Tinubu's records. Greenspan filed an emergency motion on Friday, October 20, seeking the immediate release of the records. Greenspan's motion on October 20 urged Judge Barry Howell to quickly order the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the State Department, and other U.S. bodies to immediately turn over records they scheduled for release before the end of October. Plaintiff's emergency motion for hearing to compel immediate document production is denied. Ms. Howell of the United States District Court for the District of Columbia in Washington, D.C., ruled on Monday night no hearing to determine the merit of this motion is necessary. The People's Gazette report that Greenspan, a transparency activist running plain sight, filed the emergency request for Tinubu suddenly deployed lawyers to fight against the release, saying it will violate his privacy, among other statutory rights. Greenspan said Tinubu was trying to slow walk the release of the document, which the agencies had previously stipulated would be released in batches, effective October ending, to foreclose any impact the disclosures may have on the ongoing election dispute at the Nigerian Supreme Court. 7 justices had earlier on Monday held judgment from Tinubu's lawyers, as well as lawyers for Atiku Abubakar, the president's main challenger. So as it is right now, nobody understands what is actually containing in those documents that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is afraid of, not to be released. So guys, let's hear from you. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. If you're just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you.